Hello everyone and welcome back to Half Magic Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is your next new beginning. There are 4 piles to choose from and I suggest selecting the pile based on the pile marker that sparks a memory in you. So for example, I would choose pile 3, the Ace of Cups, because at the bottom of this card there is a pond filled with lily pads and it reminds me of the time that I went to a lantern festival with my mom and my siblings, and there was a little lily pad pond there. So I will put the timestamps in the description down below. Feel free to pause the video now to select your pile, and let's get started. If you selected pile 1, the Ace of Wands, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the World, the 7 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. For your tea leaf fortune cards, we got Carrot and Tower. Okay, my pile 1, so what is your next new beginning? We're starting off the spread here with this Ace of Cups, which is a card all about fresh emotional beginnings. And I'm getting the feeling that for a lot of you, this has to do with your job or career. And I think that this is you really receiving the recognition and praise that you have not been receiving previously. So I feel like, first of all, the next new beginning is that your relationship to your work, to the people that you work with, is significantly improving. But I'm also getting that with the 8 of Pentacles in the World here. The 8 of Pentacles is all about putting in a lot of hard work, but also enjoying what you do. And so I think that being so talented at whatever this is, whether it's a hobby or your career, and also being willing to persevere even despite maybe people not recognizing everything that you're doing at first, is going to lead to this beautiful world moment, which is kind of the amalgamation of this whole journey you've been on. It's receiving accolades, it's receiving the prize, it's receiving a promotion. And so for a lot of you, that's what I'm getting, is that you are being awarded at work, or you are receiving a promotion at work or a raise, or you may be even offered a job in another location, which would cause you to have to move. But even though you've worked very hard to achieve this goal, and this is kind of a new start in both the level of respect that people are giving you and also in your career or hobby or whatever field this is, I get the sense that the people in this pile tend to suffer from imposter syndrome. So I think that when this happens, when you receive all this praise, when you receive your promotion or the new job offer or whatever it is, you will be kind of suspicious of it at first with this 7 of Cups here. This is a card about illusions. And so I think you have this idea that maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be, or you're not actually deserving of all of this praise that people are giving you, or you're not as good as people seem to think you are. And with the 9 of Wands following that, this is you being kind of defensive or feeling a little bit wounded. So I think that it's one of those happy and sad at the same time things. It's like, I have this great thing happening to me. When is it going to be taken away? And so I want to, soothe your fears here, because especially with the tea leaf reading card here, the second one being Tower, this says solid foundation, success with effort. So this is not something that just happened to you just because. This is because of all the hard work you've done. This is because of all the talent and the perseverance and the resilience that you've had. It's not something that the universe has just handed to you. And so no one can rescind all of that work you've put in. No one can deny that. So you don't have to fear that this good thing is going to be stripped away from you. Because as long as you continue to put in effort and be passionate about the thing, I don't think anyone is going to ever look down on your efforts or tell you that you are undeserving of this great thing that is happening to you. Your other tea leaf fortune card here is Carrot, which says opportunity or windfall. So definitely a new opportunity. As I said, I definitely think it's career related. So I'm seeing promotion, or maybe being asked to move like with a company, or being offered a new job in a different location. So that is your next new beginning. My pile ones, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you again. Take care. If you selected pile 2, the Ace of Swords, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and Death. For your tea leaf fortune cards, we got Rainbow and Flag. Okay, my pile 2, so what is the next new beginning in your life? For a lot of you, I feel like in some area of your relationships, whether that be romantic, platonic, familial, there's this feeling that you, as a very empathetic, giving, caring person, are never really receiving the same amount of love and care that you put in. You have this fear that maybe no one's going to love you in the way that you want to be loved or in the way that you love other people. You could be a Cancer or have a prominent Cancer placement in your natal chart, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But I see the next new beginning for you here is with this Six of Pentacles, which is a card about generosity, and it's about someone giving. So in this case, I think someone is finally going to start giving to you. Someone is finally going to start investing in you and giving you the same amount of love and attention and care that you have been giving to other people, but has eluded you in whatever way. So for a lot of you, I'm sensing that this is more of a romantic thing, but for others of you, this could be friends. Maybe you feel like you just haven't really found like a best friend. Like you try really hard to work on your friendships, but it feels like everyone else has closer friends, or they're just too busy to really like spend time with you. Or it could be your family members. Maybe you try so hard to make your relationship with them work, and they are just not willing to put in the same amount of effort. And then suddenly a flip switches, and then someone's like, no, I actually need to be treating you better. But as I said, for a lot of you, I am sensing that this is more romantic, where maybe you in the past have been someone who is very giving and devoted in relationships, but hasn't received much in return. And so that's going to change when you have this person come in and they see you as something that they have to constantly invest in. They want to invest this care and this energy and this time into you because they know you are the type of person who will invest it back. It is a symbiotic relationship. And with the Knight of Pentacles next in the spread, this could be that person that is coming in. So this person in particular could be a Virgo or have a prominent Virgo placement in their natal chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But this person has a level of patience that I think a lot of people in your past have not had, because I think sometimes maybe the people that you've had issues with, they really are interested in kind of like instant gratification. They want what they want from you immediately. And so you end up feeling a little bit like used, or like your feelings or your level of comfort doesn't matter. Whereas this person is much more patient. They're much more receptive to the way that you're feeling, whether things are moving too fast or not. So this person is not going to pressure you in the same way. And I also think that, as I said, they're willing to invest more time in you. This is definitely the kind of person that when they decide on something or someone, they really see it through. They do not take those decisions lightly. And so this person that's coming in, I definitely see them wanting to build the relationship, continue investing in the relationship, and see it as kind of a daily practice and not just an outlet where they can get their needs fulfilled and don't care about yours. And I think that's what you really want, because as I said, you are represented by this Queen of Cups, which is someone who has so much love to give, so much care, so much energy, so much affection. But in the past, you've had this fear represented by this Nine of Swords that no one is ever going to want the cup that you're offering. It's never going to be enough for anyone. No one's going to want to come and be with you. And with the Death card at the end here, that's following this Nine of Swords, this is the end of that anxiety. This is easing that fear, because now you do have someone who does treat you with that level of respect, that level of reciprocation that you have been previously missing. And with your pile marker being the Ace of Swords really kind of cuts away at mindsets that are no longer serving you. So I get the sense that as the Nine of Swords, this anxiety or this fear dies, so does this mindset that you can never be loved in the way that you want to be loved. I think this person really changes that for you. And as I said, for a lot of you, I do think it's romantic. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be just someone who really shows you the value of like a great friend. It could be your family member finally like pulling through for you. But either way, I see it as a very positive new beginning. So your tea leaf fortune card, the first one is rainbow, which says the most difficult part of a situation is over. So all of this, anxiety you had about your relationships, all of this feeling of being kind of left in the dark or being used or not being appreciated, that is all behind you. I do get the sense that this person is either coming in for you soon or is going to start modifying their behavior towards you soon. The second card here is flag, which says do not be tempted to lower your standards. So this is saying you do not have to make yourself smaller or make your requirements less in order to be loved. Someone is going to come in and meet those standards. So just keep them and know that you deserve to, be treated at a basic level of respect. All right, my pile twos, that is it for your reading. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you again. Take care. If you selected pile 3, the Ace of Cups, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. For your tea leaf fortune cards, we got Shield and Angel. Okay, my pile threes. So, what is your next new beginning? I don't think you have one. I think you have new beginnings in a few different areas of your life. So with the Nine of Cups here at the beginning of your spread, I really love this card because it's a card that's really about wish fulfillment. And so I think that you have a few of your wishes coming true. And in particular, it feels to be about your level of self-confidence, which I think is being renewed or improved, and also your level of independence. For some of you, that is financial independence, and for some of you, that is independence when it comes to romance. Because the next card that we have here is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is a card that can indicate luxury, but it could also indicate being like happily single. So for some of you, you might be leaving a relationship that is no longer serving you, like a romantic relationship. And it might have been difficult for you at first, but I think once you do it, you will realize that you are a lot happier and you can make yourself happier than this person could. For others of you, I see you receiving a raise or more money in some kind of way. So it could be an inheritance. It could be that you win some kind of competition, you get a new job, you get a higher paying job, you get a promotion. But I do see you having more independence and wealth or in your romantic relationships. And the thing with that is, because of that, I get the sense that there is someone who is a little bit salty about it. With the Five of Wands here, this is a card that's kind of about like petty competition. And so if you are leaving a relationship that is not serving you, this is maybe your ex being a little bit like upset about that, like, texting you all the time saying you're never going to find anyone like me, which is not true because you're happier without them. You don't need them anyway. You don't need someone like them. For others of you, if this is you maybe like receiving a promotion or a new job, this is someone within your circle or at that job who is jealous of the way that you have ascended in your career field or in your job level. So this could be, for example, a coworker who has like the same job position as you, who did not receive as big of a raise, or who is being held back in some kind of way. They're just a little bit jealous. But you are coming across as this Queen of Wands. So you could be a Sagittarius or have a prominent Sagittarius placement in your natal chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm also picking up Aries here. So you could also be Aries or have Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But Queen of Wands is someone who just exudes confidence. So again, I think not only are you more independent, but you're just more confident. I think you feel a lot better about yourself because you've received this new independence, because you also have these other things going on for you where I think you just feel more proud of yourself. You feel more accomplished. You feel more secure in where you are in your life. And for a lot of you, I get the sense that you are feeling a lot more attractive too. So it could be even that if you had a breakup, you are having kind of like a post-breakup glow up. You just feel more attractive. You feel like you're attracting more people. And that could be one of the reasons why these other people are a little bit salty or upset that you seem to be doing so well, because you seem to be having a lot of fun. You seem to be in like a flirtatious mood. You seem to be more confident, more happy. And you seem to be like really enjoying, if you have more financial independence, you are probably like dressing better. Like you've got more luxurious ways that you adorn yourself. Which I think kind of irritates this person, because you never want to see someone that you think shouldn't be doing better than you doing better than you. But the good news is that despite this kind of like petty jealousy that this person has, we have the Six of Wands at the end of the spread. So Six of Wands obviously comes after Five of Wands. So after the petty competition, you have the victory, which is what the Six of Wands is about. It's about people still looking up to you, respecting what you have to say, wanting to hear what you have to say, people praising you, and you coming out on top, basically. So this person who's jealous of you, it's really not that important in the grand scheme of things. I think it's more just a moderate annoyance. And actually, it might make you feel good to know, like if this is an ex or something, that they are kind of losing their mind at seeing you glow up or move on and just be better. But definitely I see you all really stepping a lot into your own personal power and just feeling more confident and being happy about everything that you've accomplished and your level of independence and your ability to do things for yourself. So your first tea leaf fortune card here is Shield, which says you need to defend yourself. So this goes with that Five of Wands. Again, this is someone who is giving you the evil eye. They are watching you, preying on your downfall, or they're just like very jealous. They think you don't deserve what you have, which is not the case. I do think that you deserve it. You have worked enough for it. There's a reason why the universe wants to give you things, or why people want to give you things, or why people are attracted to you. It's because you have this kind of effervescence or charisma that maybe this person lacks, or you have a level of self-reflection that this person lacks. And so I don't think that you need to defend yourself in the sense that you need to like go to this person and explain yourself, because I think the best defense is just continuing to prosper and continuing to do well without them. I don't think you need to over-explain yourself or try to convince this person that you are deserving, because I think that you will already have this feeling of thinking that you are deserving and that you will continue to grow that way. And that's also coming through in the second tea leaf fortune card you have here, Angel, which says spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So anything that this person throws against you will not stick. Any, petty thing that they say to you doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because you are still coming out on top. You are the victor. You are this lovely Queen of Wands. And I think the universe, or your spirit guides, or whatever you believe in, are really supporting you in this time, and they want to see you continue to grow and achieve. So that is it for your reading, my pile threes. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you again. Take care. If you selected pile 4, the Ace of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. Your tarot cards are the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. For your tea leaf fortune cards, we got Younger Man and Seahorse. Okay, my pile 4. So what is your next new beginning? We're starting off the spread here with this Knight of Wands, and what I'm hearing is that this represents someone in your life. So I'm getting specifically that this person could be a Sagittarius or Gemini, or have a prominent Sagittarius or Gemini placement in their natal chart. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This person could also be younger than you, either in age or just in terms of maturity. I'm getting like definitely maturity here, but for some of you, definitely literally in age. I'm picking up that this could be either a romantic prospect, it could be a friend. For some of you, this is a family member, maybe like a younger sibling. So this person can be really fun and exciting and funny and very passionate, and you enjoy being around them. I think this person likes hanging out with you or being around you. But recently, they've been kind of devolving into this Knight of Swords in reverse energy, which is, I call this like the mansplaining card. So this person doesn't have to be a man, but this is someone who has gotten a little bit haughty, or has started to like talk down to you, or treat you as if you're not as smart or as capable as them, or they don't really care about your opinions, or they're just doing things without like asking you if it's okay first, and you are getting kind of fed up with it. I think that you did not want to maybe like break things off with them or cut them out in any kind of way, because you do care about this person. But I think also the next new beginning is you kind of coming to this understanding that continuing to have them in your life without them changing their behavior is not going to be enough, and that you have to kind of remove yourself and say these are the consequences of that kind of behavior if you want to see a change. And I think that's coming through in the High Priestess card here, because this is a card about gut instinct, inner knowing. So I think this is really you kind of having that realization that I cannot continue to kind of beg this person to treat me better. Like I said, for a lot of you, I do think this might be a romantic prospect. For others of you, this is just someone else in your life who has been really agitating you recently. You or this person could have the initials B or J somewhere in your name. Also, for you specifically, I'm picking up that you could be a Cancer or an Aquarius, or have a prominent Cancer or Aquarius placement in your natal chart, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But you definitely kind of have almost like this epiphany gut feeling that you just have to make a change with this person. And that's why I think moving forward, you're going to be embodying this Queen of Swords energy with them, which is someone who can come across as kind of stern. This is someone who's ruling with their head and not their heart. So even though you really care about this person, you know logistically that it is better to cut them off or be kind of stern with them, or say, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. And that's what leads you to the Five of Pentacles here. Now, normally the Five of Pentacles can seem like a negative card, but because traditionally it's about, kind of being left to your own devices, or feeling like you don't have any help, feeling like you've been left out in the cold. But I think in this case, it represents you deciding that you are not going to continue to just, go through this emotional, physical turmoil with this person just for the sake of sticking beside them, when there is, safe havens, there's places to go, there's better things for you out there. You are not going to prolong your suffering just to be next to this person. So I see you, as I said, cutting this person off, which may not sound like a new beginning, but I think, one door closes, a new door opens. And I think that's really reflected also in the pile marker. You selected this Ace of Pentacles, because we go from the Five of Pentacles, which is this feeling of lack, to the Ace, which is something new being offered. So I think once you cut this person out, you are opening yourself up to either A, them changing their behavior, or B, you finding someone who will not treat you in that same way. So your first tea leaf fortune card here is Younger Man, which says dealings or relationship with a younger man. So again, for a lot of you, this person in your life could be a younger man in particular. It doesn't have to be, but they might generally be kind of embodying this immature, like masculine energy. The second card here is Seahorse, which says family matters. So for some of you, as I said, this could be a family member. I'm kind of getting like 50-50. I feel like for a lot of you, this is maybe like a romantic prospect instead. But the thing about the seahorse is that the male seahorses, are the ones that like carry the eggs or the children or whatever. So there's this feeling, I think that this person is not as interested in helping you grow or prolonging your relationship as you are. They're not willing to make as much sacrifice. They're not willing to help out as much. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be that this is someone in your life that you are just kind of breaking your back, trying to make sure that everything is good for them, and they just do not appreciate it, or they don't see it, or they treat you with disrespect. And so I see you saying, okay, I'm not going to sacrifice myself at the altar of someone who doesn't want me to worship them anyway. So I think you will be stepping into your power in that kind of way and making room for abundance and new opportunities and people who will offer you that kind of thing into your life. And also maybe giving this person the perspective that they cannot continue the behavior that they are currently exhibiting. All right, my pile fours, that is it for your reading. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video once a week. Thank you again. Take care.